Hi, I'm Chuck Quinton, founder of RotarySwing.com. I'm going to talk to you today about how to get this ball to curve right to left, or a draw, for right-handed golfers. And the reality is it's actually an incredibly simple shot, but most amateurs make a couple of mistakes that I'm going to talk to you about today that make this shot basically impossible to be able to do and repeat consistently. So first off, let's just understand the basics of a draw. And essentially what a draw is when the club is approaching the ball on a path, typically a little bit from the inside, with a club face closed in relationship to that path. Now of course you could come over the top and have a path out to him with a closed club face. That'll also produce a draw, but we typically call that a big old pull hook. So in general, when you're talking about a nice controlled high draw, high being the key there, you want to approach the ball pretty shallow, and so that helps to come a little bit from the inside. And the numbers here are variable. If you're familiar with TrackMan stuff, maybe 3 to 5 degrees into out. You start getting more than that, it starts becoming pretty difficult to control. But a few degrees into out with a club face, it's just a 1 or 2 degree shut in relationship to that path, and that will create a ball that will have a perfect, nice, high right to left curvature on it. So that's all nice and good with numbers and stuff, right? But how do you actually get somebody to do that? Well, the key is first understanding what causes most golfers to not be able to draw the ball, and what causes the most common shot for amateur golfers, and that is the dreaded slice. And that typically is caused from a golfer swinging over the top, and so now the path is working out to in, and if you did close the club face, which you need for a draw in relationship to the path, you would hit a giant pull hook. So of course that's not ideal, right? So what we want to do is, the first and most biggest key is when you start down, if you're swinging over the top, you have to address that first. You're never going to be able to control a draw first. I've got a great video that will teach you how to never ever slice again, so just click the link you see in the description below or on the screen now, and that will help you understand how to get the path coming from the inside. So the trick to that, as you'll learn in the video, is really getting your left side of your body to work to allow the club to shallow out. Because if you're using the right side to start throwing the club over the top, you won't be able to hit a draw. You'll just hit like a giant pull smother hook. So that's the first key, is our path has got to be shallowed out. Now the second key is getting that club face to be closed in relationship to the path. And there's lots of ways that this can be done. You could theoretically close the club face a little bit at address, take a slightly stronger grip, that helps you shut the face a little bit. But the preferred way, and what you'll see most tour pros do, is they release the club a little bit more. They put a little more reliance in their feel and their sense of touch and control, and allow the club to release a little bit more. And that gets the club face releasing through the hitting area, which is allowing it to actively close down, which is the ideal way to do it. That gives you the most flexibility and control. So as you're coming through the ball, the key to hitting a draw is getting the club to release. And so that is making sure as you start down, keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, shift your weight over to the left, and then allow your left hand to rotate over. I like to think about taking these knuckles and turning them down to get the club face to work in a closed fashion. So if you struggle with your release, apart from getting the path to shallow out, that's the most important part to getting the club to draw. So check out this next video that walks you through 5 steps on how to release the club perfectly every time, and you'll start being able to control a nice high controlled draw every time that you need it.